Welcome to the new video of the Android World channel. The best gaming phones in India are no longer limited to the flagship category. Given how competitive the smartphone market is today, buyers can get their hands on features such as better display, high refresh rate, better gaming processor, more RAM and battery. Together, it offers a good gaming experience for phones below 15,000 rupees. All these phones that I have selected are the best phones in this price range. So, I cannot rank these phones as 5 to 1. Before continuing the video, if you are not still subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, then you won't miss any upcoming video. Also, and if your budget can be up to 20,000 rupees, you can also watch the video of the best gaming phones under 20,000 rupees, the link I give on the I button. I think the best value for money phone on this list is Realme 8 5G, because there is a good reason for that. The Realme 8 5G is one very balanced entry-level smartphone. It offers a 90Hz 1080p LCD screen, Dimensity 705G chip, triple camera on the back and a 5000 mAh battery with 18-watt charging, and all of these come wrapped in a beautiful body. It has an all-screen flat front, a thin plastic frame, and a dazzling curved back with this subtle radiant light effect. From the point of view of gaming, this phone has an IPS LCD display with full HD resolution. The highlight is the high refresh rate. The panel supports a 90Hz refresh rate. Realme is promising 480 nits of typical brightness and 600 nits of maximum brightness for the screen. The Realme 8 5G runs on Android 11 with the latest Realme UI 2.0. If you look at the gaming performance of the Dimensity 700 processor, the phone feels smooth when playing games such as Call of Duty Mobile and Asphalt 9 with little stutter. However, the phone does get warm when gaming, especially over extended periods of time. For those who want to buy a good phone for less than 15,000 rupees, Realme 8 5G would be a good option. Next phone on my list is Poco's latest M3 Pro. This is also a 5G phone, and has the same specification as the Realme 8, but what is unique is its price. Poco phone are cheaper than Realme. The new Poco M3 Pro 5G has one particularly rich feature set. For an affordable smartphone, there is a 6.5-inch 90Hz LCD screen, the Dimensity 700 chip with 4GB or 6GB of RAM, a triple camera with a 48-megapixel primary shooter, and a large 5000 mAh battery capable of 18-watt fast charging. The phone runs on Android 11 with MIUI 12. The Poco M3 Pro offers a looks like glass even though it's still plastic rear panel, all glossy with a solid color. The 6.5-inch IPS LCD screen occupies most of the front. It's a 90Hz Full HD panel protected by a flat piece of Gorilla Glass 3. There is a tiny punch hole centered at the top. Here, you can see the 8-megapixel selfie shooter. The Poco M3 Pro 5G boots Android 11 with Poco spiced MIUI 12 out of the box. The Poco M3 Pro 5G relies on MediaTek's most affordable 5G-enabled chip, the Dimensity 700. It is the same SoC behind the Realme 8. The Dimensity 700 chip offers acceptable performance across all apps, including games. The CPU is perfect for this class. It handles games pretty well, all things considered. Whether it's a drop in resolution or visual effects, the Poco M3 Pro 5G, just like the Realme 8 5G, behaves great most of the time. Apps, browsers and even games ran smoothly on the Poco M3 Pro and we experienced no lag or stutter. Next phone on the list is Realme Narzo 20 Pro. The 20 Pro is actually quite similar to the global version of the Realme 7. That includes things like a more powerful MediaTek Helio G95 chipset, a higher resolution 90Hz display and 65-watt Super Dart charging support for its 4500 mAh battery. The design can only get as similar as the glossy, glass-like surface of the back which share a textured back. The Narzo 20 Pro goes for a more premium-looking shiny finish. At 6.5 inches in diagonal, the Narzo 20 Pro gets the same size display as Realme and Poco phones. The IPS LCD panel with full HD resolution itself has a faster 90Hz refresh rate, making it identical to the above-mentioned phones. Realme decided to go with MediaTek chipsets for the Narzo 20 Pro. The Helio G95 in the latter is a notable step up from the Helio G85 and the Snapdragon 665. In practical terms, the Narzo 20 Pro easily power through everyday productivity tasks and even some gaming. The Android 10-based Realme UI on board is snappy and responsive, overall providing short of a smooth budget experience. The Narzo 20 Pro goes from flat to around 40% in just 15 minutes, then 75% in just 30 minutes and a full charge takes around 45 minutes. That's mighty impressive, especially on a budget phone. Next one is Redmi Note 10s. The Redmi Note 10s is yet another smartphone from Xiaomi in the crowded Redmi Note 10 series. This one is being launched in India amidst 3 other Redmi Note 10 models. This one has Gorilla Glass 3 for its front, instead of Gorilla Glass 5, and the back is made of plastic. The frame is also plastic, but there's nothing wrong with that. The handset still feels pretty good in the hand. It's a 6.43-inch AMOLED panel with full HD resolution, 60Hz refresh rate, has 1100 nits peak brightness and 700 nits typical brightness. The Redmi Note 10S has a pair of stereo speakers, which is a slight uplift than the other phones in list. It gives you a more immersive effect in games and watching videos. The Redmi Note 10S comes with an MIUI 12.5 out of the box in India on top of Android 11. During everyday usage, the phone feels snappy and responsive. Opening and closing apps, multitasking, and scrolling performance were admirable. The gaming performance was okay for this price range. This is definitely one area where you'd feel like you're using a budget phone. It has a 5000 mAh battery with 33-watt charger. The last and final one in my list is Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. The Redmi Note 9 Pro, just like the many Redmi Notes before it, looks like a pretty solid mid-ranger sold on a budget-friendly price. It has a large screen, gaming-friendly hardware by Qualcomm, an attractive multi-camera setup, a beefy battery, and the latest Android with MIUI. Its screen even offers HDR10 support and there are hardly any holes in the spec sheet. Some may have wanted to see 90Hz refresh rate for the screen. Sadly, it has a normal 60Hz display. The Redmi Note 9 Pro is your typical glass sandwich specimen, this time around with a punch hole for the selfie camera and a black square for the quad camera on the back. Note 9 Pro packs a large 6.67 IPS LCD display with a punch hole notch at the top. The resolution is extended 1080p and has Gorilla Glass 5 keeps the screen safe. Maximum brightness is about 460 nits. It can light up as high as 616 nits in bright ambient light. Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro boots the old version of MIUI 11 out of the box and it runs on top of the Android 10. The Redmi Note 9 Pro runs on the Snapdragon 720G chipset. GPU in this chip is Adreno 618, the same one found in the Snapdragon 730. The Redmi Note 9 Pro is indeed offering a lot of bang for its low price and posts consistently strong numbers on the tests, no matter the tasks. Finally, the toughest challenge, gaming is not only possible on the Note 9 Pro, but a breezy experience. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro is powered by a large 5020 mAh lithium-ion battery. It supports 30-watt quick charge, and the Note ships with a 30-watt charger. It will replenish about 60% of its dead battery in 30 minutes. It has a high-res cinematic screen, one of the most powerful mid-range chips, a very capable and versatile camera, and, of course, outstanding battery life and fast charging. And if it fits your budget, rest assured, it comes highly recommended. So I think these are the best gaming phones that can be bought for less than 15,000 rupees. All the phones I mentioned are also available for purchase online. Let us know which phone is best for you through the comment section. Also feel free to let me know if there are more suggestions. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. See you again with a new video. Thank you.